Shalom everyone, this is Malaya, and once again I have two very special guests that I want to introduce you to. They are here in Israel and we are here to commemorate the Passover. Okay, now on my right we have Jamonna, and what does your name mean?
Silver pearl.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, and to my left we have Bethany. And what does your name mean?
House of figs.
Okay. Two beautiful names. Wow. Where were those names when I was naming my kids? Okay. What I want to do is I would just like for our audience to get a good idea of what you experienced here in Israel while you were here for the Passover. And just briefly just tell us where you're from and what made you come, and we'll start with Jamonna.
Well, I'm from New York. I came here from Queens, New York, and I came here very simply to seek the face of the Most High in Zion, since we found out it has been found.
Okay.
And my experience has been just amazing. I still can't believe I'm here. It's amazing to be able to touch your history after after so long of not knowing who we are, where we come from.
Okay, so how long have you been in this particular knowledge?
Literally 1 year. 1 year ago, about 2 weeks before Passover, was my awakening, and then exactly 1 year later, I was in the land. So it feels so surreal. I don't even feel like I'm worthy of being here and experiencing all this, but I'm here and I'm grateful.
Well, you're definitely worthy because you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, but now it's always interesting to me when I see people come, and the first thing that enters into my mind is, how did it happen? Were you walking down the streets of New York and you saw Hebrews on the side of the street, or was it a relative, or exactly how did you first hear about all of this? Was it something as a child you just kind of instinctively felt, or how did it all come about?
I actually awakened from a documentary on YouTube that looking at it, I didn't believe it, but I was just kind of like, let me just see what this is about. And it was a 2-hour documentary called Curse of the Israelites. And I was curious to know what it was about, because the still on the video were black Christian women praying, and I just wanted to know, what do these women have to do with Hebrew Israelites? And that's when I awakened, and from there on I started researching, not only in the Bible but also continually on Google and YouTube. And I was also watching some of your videos at the beginning of my awakening, which made this experience even more surreal, because I can't believe that I'm sitting here doing an interview with you right now.
Okay. All right. So basically the internet has spawned a whole new generation of Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
And they're everywhere, all around the globe. It's mind-boggling, because it reminds me of the 60s. Now, during the 60s, I was too young to really know and understand everything that was going on. But now with the advent of the 4 blood moons and the prophecies and the awakening, it's all very, very clear that this is part of a prophetic unfoldment. So now you're looking at yourself and you're just here.
I'm here.
And you don't even...
I still can't believe it.
Right. It's like a miracle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be a part of the first Passover in 2,000 years.
Now some would argue, and we're going to get to you in just a minute, Bethany, okay? We haven't forgotten you. But some would argue that, okay, well, there are Jewish people in Israel, and there are other Hebrew Israelites in Israel, in Jamonna and other places. So why are you referring to it as the first commemoration of Passover in Israel? What makes your commemoration or your coming here in the practice that you just did more special than the others?
Well, we are the group that came here for Zion.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're here for Zion, and we do believe in the Mashiach.
Mm-hmm.
So that separates us from a lot of the Israelites that are already here established in Israel.
Okay. Because me being a part of the Hebrew Israelite group in Jamonna, mm-hmm. we definitely did not ascribe to some of the practices that I have been witness to in the last week. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's very, very different, and I have to say that it was quite spiritually fulfilling. It's like the food that you eat and how it fills you. It was spiritually fulfilling. It was like it took me to another level. After 30 years of walking the walk, it took me to a new level to actually be out on the land, connect to the land, right. See the lamb and the shearing of the lamb, the burning of the lamb, all of it. It's more than just sitting down at a dinner table mm-hmm. and saying, okay, pass me the matzah.
Right.
Okay. Now, Bethany, we're going to talk to you. And what in the world? Now, first of all, you're 15 years old, right?
Yes.
What are you doing here in Israel?
I was kind of dragged out here. Yeah, I had no choice. My parents mm-hmm. bought the ticket. I just came along because I had no choice. Mm-hmm. Or in a sense, nobody would take me in. But yeah, that's kind of the short story.
Mm-hmm. What's it been like?
It's been fun.
Yeah?
A lot of learning, but fun, jokes, a lot of friends, mm-hmm. everything.
Are you going to catch it when you get back from your friends?
It depends. They're a bit...
They probably won't be watching this video anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Even if I tell them, they probably wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Did you learn a lot, Bethany?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Okay. Now let's learn a little bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from New York City, Rockville Center.
All right.
Yeah. From there, little town.
All right. Well, you're a long ways from home. Okay, so you came with your parents. So they obviously have a great interest in Hebrew culture, the scriptures and all of this. And all of this is new to many, many people. And they took the time to stop what they were doing, reserve plane tickets, and come over here to Israel and drag you with them so that you could see. All right, what is the most important thing that you feel you got out of this whole experience?
For me,
mm-hmm.
well, since I'm a kid, like the one thing that I saw important was just being around people that I could actually like joke around with, mm-hmm. have a laugh, enjoy this like way of like learning and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I got out of it, just that I found people in this community, especially in this area, where I can come back and I can still feel comfortable and I can still learn more when I come here with all these other people that I'm with.
Okay, now when I first met you, Hoshua was rushing me out. We were getting ready to journey down to En-Gedi, and I'd met you and your mom and your father for the first time. And might I add that you and your mom could pass for sisters.
A lot of people say that, yeah.
Yeah, but don't you feel like the whole thing was adventurous? I literally felt like I was tracing the footsteps of Yeshua ben Yosef, Jesus Christ. I felt like I was tracing the footsteps of Moses and our patriarchs. Was it adventurous to you, or was it just boring?
The walk and everything was fun, and seeing all this land where when you come from America where you only see buildings and smoke and just people, mm-hmm. whatever, and then coming over here and you seeing land. Right. Land that hasn't been touched. Mm-hmm. It's kind of beautiful, especially these rocks where it's like, I have seen the rocks and everything, but in school they take like learning stuff to a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing all these rocks, and I'm like, wow, I can actually connect to all this land because I know what that rock is, I know what all this. And it was in that sense, yeah, it was really fun where I was like, I wasn't like, oh, look, there's land, but I can actually like relate to it. I can put it in my own personal life and be like, oh wow, I actually know what some of these stuff are, and look how beautiful this is, and this is a whole new view.
Right, right. Well, you know, all I can say is I learned so much. Even after being here 30 years, I felt like a little child learning about the Passover for the first time. You know, now tomorrow we're going to go out and we're going to actually bring in the sheaves. You know, that's another adventure. You know, I think all of us fell at least once or twice, didn't we? You know, being out on
more than everybody.
I fell pretty hard one time.
She fell just standing still, and that is no joke.
Nice.
Twice.
How did you manage that?
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm just accident prone. I felt bad. I had at least a person next to me all the time. I felt bad.
Well, you fared off better than the lamb, okay?
Yeah.
Everything was just so incredibly amazing. I'm trying to remember. You didn't get baptized, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did go in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess it was just so captivating that my mind went back into an ancient time, and especially after seeing Hoshua. That was really, really special.
It was.
It really, you know, people don't understand. You know, they hear about the Bible, but what we experienced was reliving the Bible.
It was.
It's a big difference than picking up the Bible and reading a chapter, you know, and you imagine it in your mind. But when you're out on the land and you can say, okay, this is where they stored the food. This is where they cross over into Israel. You know, these are Hebrew relics laying on the ground that you can literally pick up, you know. And it's really, really incredible because everyone now is coming there, you know, and they're acknowledging the existence of this place. So, you know, I really want to thank you guys for your input and your witness of this incredible journey. Is there anything else you all want to say?
I can't wait to come back. And I just want to say to my people, you know, just come home and touch your history so that you can heal.
Right, right.
You need this.
And it's not boring. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I can tell you, it's not.
It's not.
Right.
And even if you are alone, if you just pay attention a little, you'll be amazed.
Right.
Just blown away that it's not just in the Bible, but there's actually like stuff that it actually tells you and everything. And
you know, it has taken us days to actually. Hoshua has taken us out on the land, and we have been out there for days, and there is so much information. It is incredible, and it's all so interesting, and it puts everything into perspective. You don't get that from just picking up the book.
Not even.
No.
You know. So again, I just want to thank you. You know, all of I'm still nursing my wounds. If you all can see my hands, if you can see my hand, I mean, I fell and I got so messed up. But it was all worth it. Wasn't it worth it?
It was worth it.
It was.
It was worth it.
And I would do it again, and we'll do it again next year.
We'll take a few more tumbles for that.
Okay, so we were the vanguard. We were the first ones that did it the ancient way. And just want everyone to know that you all are really, really tough. What we like to call soldier sisters, you know, because Hoshua, he had us truly. He was like a general out there.
He put us through Israelite boot camp.
He really, really did. But
my body's so sore.
Okay, so again, thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you back again next year.
Yes. Shalom.
Okay. Okay. Shalom, everybody. Bye-bye.